guys, my name is Elizabeth. If you haven't met me yet, this is my channel where I make faith-based content. Kindly show us some love and support. Smash the subscribe button, push that notification button so when I upload more videos you will not be left out. So today quickly I want to talk to us about comparison. Yes, you heard me correctly. So comparison is a joy killer. The ecosystem of planet Earth is huge enough to contain everybody's success and everybody's striving without us comparing ourselves with others. Sometimes we go through seasons. It is okay to go through the season so we can grow through the season, because all fingers are not equal. Sometimes you may discover that your best friend is winning, your sister is winning, someone really close to you, it could be your spouse, is winning, and you are not at that moment. It is instead of comparing ourselves, we can learn from their mistake instead of waiting to learn from our own mistakes. See in the scripture in 1 Samuel how King Saul's comparison to David reveal a deeper lesson about jealousy, envy. This is the highest height of self-deception. It is important that we understand that when people win, it is for their season. Again, the ecosystem of the earth is big enough to contain everybody winning. So it is not necessary to compare yourself with other people, because you can never be them and they can never be you. God created you and you on earth alone. Be you so you can strive in your purpose. King Saul's comparison to David reveal a deeper lesson about jealousy, self-deception, lack of self-worth, and we can see how David's humility made him ruler above many. As when God sets something in motion, you cannot undo it. David was set in motion by God. It was time for him to rise above his position. At that point, when David killed Goliath and won so many wars, the people started singing and dancing. Saul are slain in thousands, David in 10,000s. When King Saul heard this, he began to compare himself to David. At that point, jealousy setting, envy setting, hatred setting, and he plotted to eliminate David. He began to see David as a rival instead of seeing David as an ally, instead of seeing David as a team member that they are winning together. He was envious of his popularity. He was envious of his personality, his charisma, his courage, his strength, and his love for God. The danger of comparing ourselves to other people, just like in the case of King Saul, is rooted in pride, jealousy, insecurity, lack of self-worth. And he decided he wanted to eliminate this young shepherd boy. David's humility and love for God, like putting God first in all that he does, led him to his greatness. And Saul's pride, jealousy, insecurity brought him to his downfall. So it is important that we do not compare ourselves with other people. Instead of seeing them as rivals because they have what we don't have, rather be a team member. Ask, what can I do to contribute? Instead, join them and be a team member. Be a good team player in a way that when one wins, we all win, and collaborate with each other to ensure that we win together. Instead of comparing yourself to someone who is winning just because you started seeing them as rivals, instead, collaborate with them. A win for one is a win for all. You can see how Saul's jealousy was rooted in insecurity, pride, lack of self-worth. We cannot control how people behave, how people treat us. We can only control how we behave towards the way people treat us. We cannot give them the power to control our emotions. Self-regulation is very key because it is important that we, humble yourself instead of being jealous of people. Cheer them up. A win for one is a win for all. Remember, on every single video I make, it's all about helping you break every boundary. Boundaries of insecurity, boundaries of comparison, boundaries of limitation, boundaries of lack of self-worth, whatever it is. Okay? My name is Elizabeth and I approve this message.